viewers, Oля is today with you, and I always tell you how nice Ukraine is. Come here, everything is beautiful, but for sure everything has its advantages and disadvantages. And let's talk honestly, what is the disadvantages of Ukraine, so you will be ready when you will come here. And the disadvantage number one is language barrier. Yes, it's true, really not a lot of Ukrainians speak English, and if you are going to come to Kiev and you just want to see the most touristic places, it can be fine for you, because in the most touristic places people usually speak English. But if you like to discover not touristic Ukraine, if you just want to visit someone in some random city, you must be ready that really a lot of people don't speak English at all, and it will start from train station where you somehow need to buy ticket, but people don't speak English, and when you will go to the bus, when you will go to local hotel, again you can face with the trouble that people don't speak English, so you need to consider that. The disadvantage number two: this is not much public toilets. This is true. So sometimes people usually they know that, okay, I'm going somewhere, then he feel I need to go to washroom. Where is the washroom? There is no washroom at all. So people in Ukraine, they're already used to this, and it's not really make them so much inconvenience, because they know that, okay, before I go out of home, I need to go to washroom. Before I go out of restaurant, I need to go to washroom. Sorry guys for these details, but this is true, and this is what really make people uncomfortable, because once you come to some museum, okay, where is the washroom? Sorry, we don't have. Okay, I'm walking just around, and especially if you're going in a big city like Kiev, or actually I can say that in Kiev you can find, but again, if you're going just to some regional center, you will have really big trouble. And the next disadvantage, it's no air condition. So yeah, for some people who are coming from the similar countries like Ukraine, maybe this is not a problem, but from people who living in the countries where they have air conditioning always, everything, all the time, it makes them really uncomfortable, because you come to the shop, there is no air conditioning. You come to the mall, there is no air conditioning. There is actually some kind of air conditions, but it's not really cool, and so you don't feel that it's cool inside of the shop, inside of the coffee shop, inside of the restaurant. You feel just it's acceptable, so you will not die from the heat, but it still make you sweat. It's still, you know, really for most of the people who really used to high quality air condition, these things will be total disaster. The inconvenience number four: this is not much international brands. Yes, it seems like, what's the problem? There is no international brands, but for some people it's a really deal breaker. For example, we don't have Starbucks, we don't have H&M shops. Yeah, it's just it will open in Ukraine finally. We don't have international American branches, European branches. So many things which people really used to have all the time, we don't have in Ukraine, because I think Ukraine is poor, and for these brands we are not interested, because we will not buy. And Starbucks simply cannot survive in Ukraine with such prices, because Ukrainians for Starbucks is very poor. But yes, this is not comfortable for most of people who know that wherever they go, they can go to their favorite fast food, their favorite coffee shop, their favorite clothes shop, and we simply don't have them at all. And the last bad thing in Ukraine, this is bad transportation system and bad roads. Actually, this is two, somehow they're connected, so I make them like one disadvantage. So if you want to travel to any city, you cannot just go and travel, unlike you will use the service BlaBlaCar, which I told you, but you may need one bus, two bus, three bus to reach to some place, and this makes it really uncomfortable. Plus language barrier, plus bad roads, plus no air condition. So these things is really making Ukraine a very big minus for the people who want to visit it. So guys, I hope these disadvantages didn't make you not want to visit Ukraine, but you are already prepared, you know what is waiting for you. And of course, I'm waiting for your comments. If you really like my video, don't forget to press the like button. Bye bye!